Waldheim prison, now with a modern facade, is one of the oldest jails in Europe. During the communist era in East Germany, it was also one of the largest. Inmates here built furniture, providing labor for a local furniture manufacturer, which in turn supplied IKEA. Herbert Hornetsky and Dietrich Meister were once managers at one of the biggest furniture producers in East Germany, which likewise used cut-rate labor at Waldheim for its IKEA products.
Yeah, sofas.
Clip-on. We made these in Waldheim. It's still on sale in all their stores. It's one of the best-selling models in IKEA's history.
And an IKEA bestseller means millions of sales, even back in the 1970s when the Swedish flat-pack giant's production in East Germany really took off.
Clip-on, Ektorp, and Narvik, to name just a few. I could tell you the production figures. It was a case of mutual approval. IKEA had great confidence in us, and vice versa.
Customers were oblivious to who was building their home furnishings. Neither side of the deal liked to talk about it. But those workers are now coming forward to tell their story. Dieter Ott was given a one-year sentence in 1985, which he served in 2 different jails. His crime? Wanting to leave East Germany.
I spent the first few days in a cell like this, all alone.
Dieter Ott was a political prisoner and therefore singled out for harsh treatment. And like other inmates, he had to do work.
I worked on a punching machine. We made caster rollers, plus furniture handles and hinges.
They were never told who they were ultimately working for. The managers of the East German manufacturers supplying IKEA knew, of course, that the workforce included prisoners.
In every jail in Germany, whether in the East or the West, prisoners can work so that they can find their way back into society.
They got something out of it. They were paid.
Paid a pittance, a profitable business for the respective bosses.
The inmates had to meet work quotas, so there was a lot of pressure on them. There were severe punishments for refusing to work.
According to the UN, it is not illegal for inmates to work. However, that does not apply to political prisoners. But in Waldheim and elsewhere in East Germany, opponents of the regime were treated like common criminals, as a warden recalls.
People tend to assume that the people breaking the law in East Germany were criminals. But looking at it today, obviously some were politically motivated offenses, such as trying to escape the country. The prisoners we had were mixed together.
The dirty little secret was actually far from secret. In 1984, a fire broke out at IKEA's West German headquarters. The media in the West were quick to bring up the issue of prison labor as a possible motive for the arsonist. IKEA was similarly swift to deny the charges, which it dismissed as rumors. But now IKEA's image is again at risk. The allegations that it exploited prisoners are resurfacing with a vengeance. Detailed notes made by East Germany's state security, the Stasi, show that the IKEA management did know about the prisoners.
We're taking this matter very seriously. We're conducting investigations, also with outside assistance. These events are 25 to 30 years old now. We have to view the Stasi files, and that'll take time. But we will be thorough in order to ensure as complete a picture as possible.
The former political prisoners say they already know the complete picture. And they don't want any further delays. They're demanding compensation for the injustice they suffered in the past.